Πέτρα πι. Πέτρα ταφ. Πέτρα τίποτα. Οι πέτρες δεν ξέρουν ανάγνωση κι όμως διαβάζουν τη διάθεσή μας. Πέτρα, ψαλίδι, χαρτί. Μόνο το χαρτί κερδίζει την πέτρα. Παίρνει τον πόνο μας και τον κάνει κολλιέ στο λαιμό που θα θέλαμε να κρεμαστούμε, να ζήσουμε. Πέτρα έξυπνη, σαν πολιτικό στον κήπο μας, σαν ξεχασμένο φιλί καληνύχτας, σαν μια μέρα στα χιόνια που δεν ζήσαμε ποτέ. Πέτρα ερασιτέχνης, γιατί δεν θέλουμε όλοι να γίνουμε καλλιτέχνες στα όνειρα. Πέτρα παιχνίδι, θυμάσαι που σε σκότωσα, έκλαψα πολύ. Τώρα πια θέλω μόνο να καυλώνω και να σου πω κάτι. Καμιά φορά το καταφέρνω. Ακόμα. Πέτρα ποτό. Ποτό που χύνεται. Το βάζεις στο στόμα σου και ακούς τη μαμά σου να σου λέει «Πρόσεχε!» Εμένα δεν μου το είπε ποτέ. Κάτι θα ήξερα. Πέτρα βροχή, σε ξεραμένα μονοπάτια. Κάποιες φορές τα σωστά. Και κάποιες τα λάθος. Έχεις χάσει την πορεία σου, σου λένε. Ανεβασμένοι σε τραπέζια για να μην τους φάνε τα ποτίκια. Και εσύ, καμιά φορά φοράς αδιάβροχα και άλλες φορές δεν μπορείς να αισθανθείς ούτε το νερό στο δέρμα σου. Πέτρα τέλους, πάντα κατρακυλά με το μια φορά και έναν καιρό στην πλάτη της και λέει ψέματα, έτσι για να νομίζεις ότι κάθε μέρα είναι μια νέα αρχή. In the case of change of pressure in the aircraft, before you put on the oxygen mask, take off your face mask. In the case of change of pressure in the aircraft, take off your face mask before you put on your oxygen mask. In the case of change of pressure in the aircraft, before you put on the oxygen mask, take off your face mask. In the case of change of pressure in the aircraft, take off your face mask before you put on your oxygen mask. In the case of change of pressure, take off your face mask before you put on the oxygen mask. In the case of change of pressure, in any case, you have to wear a mask. In the beginning, you eat a chewing gum. You chew it and then you realize that it's expired, but you don't care. Your eyes are burned by the breath coming out of the gaps of the mask. And it reminds you of the gaps you have inside you, and the eyes you have been preparing for so many years now safely. And suddenly, your ears are blocked by a crack noise. And you hear the prayers of the religious people, and you hear the tears of the people who are in love, and you hear the laughter of politicians, and you hear the dreams of the dead people, and you hear the promises of the rapists, and you hear songs, and you hear songs, and you hear songs, and you hear songs, and you don't hear advices. You hear the I love yous from friends. You don't hear the news. You don't hear what you want to do. You just hear the glances of the ones renting your mind without even paying rent for it. When was it that you started becoming an angel? Do you remember? Remember the moment you grew up wings. Remember the moment you grew up wings, hiding from your mother, your father, the whole universe. Remember who and when they cut them off. Why is not the reason. Everything happens so you can fly. Fuck Wi-Fi. You are over the clouds now, and there is nothing to match with. Until you become a USB stick entering your bastard secret self folder. You are nothing more than 2 or 3 terabytes. You are not as hard as you think you are. You are not a hard disk. You are harder. You can back up yourself every single fucking moment, and you don't need a fucking reminder for that. You do not jump. Don't even get close to the window. You do not jump. Don't even get close to the window. You don't run away. Please. In the case of change of pressure in your life, try to stay alive. The first thing I've ever experienced was my almost death. The moment I thought I was done, and I expanded to the world around me. The whole world that I thought it was mine, but it was borrowed. I was disappointed by happiness. This bitch, she wanted it all, and I was not ready. I stayed alive to limp, because when I was running, I was falling more often into the basements, wearing white towels, into the saunas, where I was sweating, suddenly losing every memory of pleasure. When the towel fell on your knees, you could see the delivery of a poem without words. The best thing ever. I stayed alive to limp in my dreams. My nightmares now have axes, and they chop my sense of touch on the lips. How much I felt the penetration spreading all over your body. And when it's too late, I stay. And when it's too early, I leave. One day, and you feel your loneliness exploding, and you don't know if it was you who was too much, or if it was you who forgot to be enough. It is better when there is no start. This way there is no end, perfect harmony. Never, everything, the two most useless words in the world that they never mean everything. In the beginning, it was all an absolute perfection. Later on, the perfection became you, and it was all an absolute disaster. We should live under the face of fulfillment. That's the only way to seek happiness, only living on the moment and not thinking of the consequences, only thinking of what is possible and not what is acceptable. We are treated as stupid species, but we can follow the rivers. We are treated as valuable souls, but sometimes we fall in love. Sometimes we fall in love. We fall in love. Give me something that I can get lost with, and I promise you, I will sacrifice my serenity to be free. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Thank you very much.